guess I should have brought something to cuts 5k shield. If it's Abyssal Dark Knight, gets plus 10k shield. Alright, I can move that now. Drop this over here. Cool. Yeah, Eugene's pretty weak in this set. He's... Other things do the same thing at cheaper costs. Same stuff, but better. But yeah, the second set, he's got better support. Place it got cornered at was the usual haunt of evil spirit. Units, it gets +5 until end of that battle. Your rear guard's not being attacked, and bounce it back to your... Gathering electricity within itself, it prepares to make strike its resented foe. Canning. Trigger. Prayer without prayers is a reference to the night of the world after the deities vanished. The fuck? Triggers in a row. All different kinds, too. Sakes of the oppressed citizens, the Golden Knight heads to the front line. The Scrummage of Hell. Oh, Scrummage. And that for Blast 1 grade 3. Choose one of your opponent for Worlds and Abyssal Dark Knight. This gets +5. From Beyond the World. Soul Blast 1. When it's put in the order zone, choose one of your opponent's front row rear guards and retire it. Your order zone, but I'm being kind of careful with what I'm doing with my stuff here, so as long as I'm safe. Just got home. Nice. You gonna hang out for a bit before you start up your stream playing boring fucking Warzone? Snooze. I'm sure there's other people in here that are like, that fucking asshole, I'm leaving. Fuck that pussy ass pussy. Cardinals change their appearance to match the quirks of their oh, weird. And we saw that. Oh, God, there's some of this artwork is just like so fucking detailed. That one's crazy. Like, imagine how much time that took. I mean, that one's probably okay too, but like all the fur and everything, that one's actually nothing compared to these two. Why have they appeared? The truth behind it has not been answered. I'm gonna watch you. Oh, really? Yeah, you have to have like crazy lighting set up on everything, man. I had one light set up on the left side coming in at an angle to here, but I didn't have one over on the right side. Or no, I had it the opposite way. And then I'm like, okay, that's a problem. So then I had to put one on the other side to even it out. And then I have a lot of lights on in here already. I know at some point I'm going to get fucking overheated in my room here. Another token. Saw that. Impossible, you say? Who are you to determine that? Ascertain the necessities and swiftly make preparations. Vanguard is Bastion. This gets plus 5k shield for every 2 of your grade 3s. Oh. I'm famished. Where's the prey? After. Oh. I think it's supposed to be a Dilophosaurus or something like that. I don't know if that's... I can't remember if that's how it's pronounced. The fucking one that fans out. It's supposed to be the one that fans the shit out and spits shit, you know. It's a little exaggerated in Jurassic Park, apparently. It doesn't quite work like that. Someone caught them in the act? Yeah. Some either brother, sister, or sister kind of kinky stuff going on. This pain, I shall take on all of it. Perfect card. There's no need to worry. It'll be over after a small prick. Oh, they knew you were coming here, man. Small prick. Art always looks phenomenal. Yeah, this set is like, there's a lot of artwork that you can just tell they spent a shit load of time on the card. In the battle, this it boosted Soul Blast 1, retire it, draw 1. That'll be after it. A lot of time it's like in the middle of the battle, which means the boost would not get applied. Because you're removing it from the battle before the battle or before the attack hits or doesn't. Catch that, Lobo? I made fun of you about the small prick thing. This unit, oh, I'll end you myself, only as a last resort. When this unit is placed on rear guard, choose one of your other rear guards and it gets plus 5k. Gathering electricity within itself, it prepares to strike. Oh, wait. I don't mind dying, as long as that is killed. Oh, this thing. Retire 2 rear guards, draw a card, put this card into your soul. Countercharge 1. Wow, that's a fucking. It is us. We surely can build a bright future. Increase in polar cold monsters could be said to be the cause of the Ice Age. Placed on rear guard after Worlds and Abyssal Dark Knight. Blast 1, Soul Blast 1, draw a card. Triple. Scholarly beasts do not shy away from cooperation. That flavor text was kind of hard to read. Back row, rear guard, circle. The ability. When it attacks, Counterblast 1, choose one of your other rear guards. Gets that unit's power until the end of. Oh, it gets this unit. This unit. I think Lobo decided to nope out after I made fun of him. Didn't like the small prick comment. It was a little too far. Very untasteful. BM. Thoughts of the sages gathered approvals. Stoichea. That's Counterblast 1, gets 5k. Matter the era, the masses are wont to seek Panem. Fuck Panem. You soul charge this turn. It's plus 2k. Supposed to be Latin? Or I think it's French. Probably French. You're still here? Oh, okay. You're just like, I'm just tuning out Jub's fucking insults. Not enough training. Go ahead and start over from before you were born. Oh, what a shit talker. Not only did he say you don't have enough training, but go ahead and start from before you were born. Like, wow. Dickhead. This unit is placed on rear guard. If you have a unit in the overdress state, Counterblast 1. Choose one of your opponent's rear guards and retire it. Alright. Not bad. Counterblast 1 to 3 foils again, it's like. With the restoration of the world, the circus bustled with activities for days. When it's placed on rear guard, your vanguard is Baro Magnus, Soul Charge 2. Your soul is 10 or more, Counterblast 2, and all of your front row units get plus 5k. Your wish is for power? If so, say it honestly. I don't know. Is that what we were really wishing for? If she asked you that, is that what you're gonna seriously ask for? Just power? I think this is the one that one of my friends linked to me, and he's like, oh, I wish this was hollow, I think is what he said. Hollow rarity. I mean, it's actually a foil, but they have a rarity called hollow. Like, she is so hot. Okay. When it's discarded from hand during your turn, Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1, draw a card. Oh, there's a hollow. Another trigger. Is Temptation. Yeah, they got a new rarity, Lobo. And it's just called hollow. What the fuck? Norton, stop it. You just did that. And it's basically just a hollow version of a card that wouldn't normally be hollow. But wait, I guess some of them, no, because we got a perfect card that was a hollow, and perfect cards are already foil, so they're hollows. I don't know, man. They're just flat foil instead of like with single rares. It's got the kind of, like kind of shattered foil like that. That's a single rare foiling, and then the hollows are just the flat foil like double rares. Oh, you can't see, like, it's flat foil. All right, well that's box 1 down. Norton, you need to fuck off, man. Swear to Narnia. Look like Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic design. Yeah, I guess it depends. It kind of just really varies. Like this one, I can see more as like a Magic card, set a little more realistically, I guess. But even Yu-Gi-Oh, a lot of times cards don't need a ton of detail because the art's so fucking small. But I'm sure most of them tend to have a lot of detail. I don't know. I wouldn't quite compare it to you. Maybe in the sense that it's more anime themed. But yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to leave one of the playmats laying here. I don't think it would have looked very nicely, probably. With the plastic on it, I would have had to take the plastic off for it to work. I don't have any scissors on in my desk here. I'd have to go grab them. All right, box number 2. Some different character sleeves. Like we got the red ones, kind of like a rest red. Got 2 different ones. So they have a ride deck now, Lobo, where you have a grade 0, 1, 2, and 3 that you're guaranteed, and it's just a separate from your deck. And so the box toppers, they give you a set of sleeves for the 0, 1, 2, and 3. There's like, I don't know how many different designs, like 5 different designs or something. Something like that. Something like that. Alright. Oh yeah. It's changed twice since you last played. I think. I don't think you played during the V series. I think last time you played was probably around G. That was the very first card we pulled. Our very first box. Saw that. Good one though. And we got cute artwork too. Huh? Cute little dino baby. I have to start opening packs a little differently because I keep fanning out the last card, which is the best one. Crossing the stars to arrive in order to meet new strong opponents. See, that's where a comma goes. So they put commas where you don't need commas, and then they don't put commas when you should just use a comma. When this card is discarded from the hand, from SP. That's what an SP is. So that trigger. But it's hard to tell with the trigger because the trigger doesn't have much on it anyway, right? So, boom. This is a trigger. That's more important, right? Looks nice. Yeah, it's basically like a reverse foil in Pokemon, except it doesn't have the the energy symbol or whatever on it, like reverse foils do in Pokemon. I'll lend you a hand. Don't worry, no need for thanks. Oh, okay. Nice guy. Soul Blast 2. Look at 4 cards from the top of your deck. Choose one from among them, call it to rear guard, and discard the rest. If during Alchemagic, call it to 2 cards instead of 1 to rear guard. And all of this order called units get plus 5k. But yeah, they have order cards now. Oh yeah, this one says normal. So yeah, Blitz must be a instant cast spell, basically. They have orders now. They basically have spells in the game now, Lobo. Isn't that crazy? They had them. They introduced them in the already in previous sets, but they're going a lot more heavy on them in the reboot, which is awesome. Diabolos boys, Eden. I don't even know if that's how I should technically pronounce it. Diabolos. Anyway, I too am a point getter of the team. You are in final rush. This gets plus 5k, and if this unit stands this turn by a card effect or 1 critical, have a way to stand rear guards. That's pretty good. If so, get a fucking 2 crit. It'd be 15k or any kind of potential boost or. No, he probably wouldn't have a booster. When this unit attack hits, counterblast 1, choose one of your opponent's rear guards and retire it. That's why I said, kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh cards, these cards have effects. Well, I mean, all of them had effects. It's just now, instead of it used to be Vanguard, all of the cards, every card was a unit, so every card could technically go onto the field and either boost or attack, whatever it may be. Well, maybe not necessarily boost. You have to have the boost keyword, obviously, but they could at the very least attack. So now you have spells, which are the orders. They're not units at all. It's just a spell. One of the decks is really crazy with the order units, or the order cards. It fuses 2 together. Kind of cool. I like it. I'm building that deck too. It sounds dope to me. Ooh, open this. Those with regrets left in this world will become servants of the board brain. Voltage maximum. Electrification lethal. When this unit is rode upon by Vero Magnus, put a card from your hand into your soul. Draw a card. Soul charge 1. When it's placed on rear guard, counterblast 1. Soul charge 2. Double array. Nation where the land and sea become one. That is Stoichea. I think we already saw this, didn't we? Placed on rear guard from hand. Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1. Choose a grade 2 from your drop. Call it to rear guard. It's plus 5k. Pretty sure we saw that. I think that was the first time I saw Stoichea written out. I was trying to pronounce it the right way. I have so much trouble getting that word right. So yeah, now Vanguard, you don't have clans anymore, Lobo. You know how they always had nations? Now they're nations. So you can have a deck that's like what would normally be like Dimension Police and Nova Grappler, for example. They're all in the same nation. You could have cards that would normally be like with one or the other mixed together. Yeah. But obviously some are going to be more reliant on that particular build. But some cards are going to be very staple for the nation, where you can have one that could go in either deck. So that kind of shit is dope. Now you can have more unique decks, and people won't just default net deck everything. They could actually mix some shit in that you wouldn't normally expect to see. So that's really good. What's his name? Barkgull? Last one. Cool fucking card. I am building the deck, so Oh. Oh. That's why the pack wouldn't open very well, huh? Because it was an SP. And it was a great SP. Hell yeah. DSR incoming. I wonder if the DSR just takes the place. I hope it doesn't take the place of an SP. Because as soon as we pull an SP, I'm going to be like, ah, shit, it's not the DSR. But I don't even know if that's how it works, so. Seen that. Seen that. Oh, what the shit? We've already got a holo of that one. Huh. I will pull the DSR. Oh, shit. You said it here. I gotta be careful flipping through cards like that. Yeah, so we've got 2 of that. That's a perfect guard holo rarity. 2 of them. Be cool if I got just like at least 1 of each, 1 for each nation. Yeah, there's some cool stuff. Cool stuff. I'm excited. Yeah, this set has really been doing some great artwork all over the place. Like, this is just looks like really fancy anime movie artwork where, you know, for like anime movies where they spend extra time on the animation versus the TV show version. This looks like a high quality anime character. And then we have like some high quality monsters. See, its sense to isolate targets stands out even among the sisters. Placed on rear guard, Soul Blast 1 Restless unit. Look at 2 cards from your top of your deck, choose one, put it on the top, and the other on the bottom. I think we read this. But yeah, this is the deck manipulation, top of the deck manipulation stuff I was talking about. Or hold up, this is the Cosmo Security. Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1. Choose one of your opponent's rear guards and imprison it. And if there are 3 or more cards in the prison, you draw a card. Prison is a mechanic that you put your opponent's cards, usually from their field, not always, but usually from their field, into just like this separate zone that's the prison. And usually get bonuses based on how many are in the prison, and they can bail their dudes out of prison. I think it's one counter blast or 2 soul blast or something like that. And I'll read it to you, alright? It's called an over trigger. The trigger, the power number you get is 1 million. So basically, you know, it's going to break through anything other than a perfect guard. And let's see, let me check. Is renowned throughout space for how it has taken hold of unlimited power. It says you may only have 1 over trigger in the deck. When revealed as a trigger, remove that card, draw a card, choose 1 of units, and that unit get 100 million power till end of turn. If revealed during drive check, activate its additional effect. So not damage check, only for drive check, I think. Wait, I guess a damage check is a drive check though. No, I guess not. I don't think it counts. Additional effect. Double the power and critical of all your front row units until end of turn. What the fuck? Jeez. So if it already has 2, I get 4. That'd be like the Vanguard. And maybe a rear guard. Like 1 rear guard. But the power is still pretty nice too. But yeah, 1 per deck. This is like your moment where everybody's gathered around you at the tourney, and you guys have a tense fucking game going on, and maybe a lot's on the line, or maybe you're just the last game, so everybody's watching you, and one of you drive checks this shit, and everybody freaks the fuck out. That's going to be those moments. And we already would have those at our local moments,